Gamers, seekers of fast, easy diamonds, welcome to Broken Craft. Oh, excuse me, Minecraft. Except with what I've discovered recently, the game's broken. Well, might be. Let me show you what I've found. Oh, a month or two ago, I came across videos saying that if you find a swamp in Java, most seeds, like 90% of seeds, link clay to diamonds. So if you find clay in this pattern or one bigger, and if everything else is right, it's chunk borders mostly, you go out 4, 6, or 8 blocks, mine down, you'll often find diamonds. This has worked for me in many different worlds, 1.15 to 1.17.1, easy diamonds. Doesn't work every time, but works so often, it's very much worth doing. Sorry, none of these work in Bedrock, but bear with me, Bedrock people. Go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. Please like, because I'll be doing other videos that will include Java and Bedrock diamond techniques that are pretty neat. But this one is, I think, Java only. Okay, that's bad enough, or good enough, depending on your perspective. We can discuss this in the comments below. But a day ago on OMG Minecraft, Chad's site, he had a video on how lapis points to diamonds, and has for a long time, and we've never noticed it. So it points north to diamonds, and they're usually about 2 blocks away. And this seems to work 1.15 at least to 1.17.1, seems to work in all biomes, and for me has worked in every seed I've tried. This is crazy. And I mean, the lapis may be way up high, it may be lower than that, it may be lower than the diamonds, but somewhere in this y-axis, it often points to diamonds. Not every time, but often. So I started wondering, well, since this is a thing, and is there some mystery element, perhaps, that might also point to diamonds? And I decided to go down and look, because it just might be there. And the mysterious floating Steve heads are saying, yes, we're going to find it. So here we are, way down under the earth in a mountain biome. And I wanted to see if the lapis thing worked, and I wanted to see if maybe some other element also points to diamonds. I was thinking emeralds might. Emeralds spawn in mountain biomes. Maybe they point to diamonds. And I don't think they do. If you see a pattern, let me know. But I don't see a pattern. But the lapis thing really does seem to work quite often. Most lapis in here points to diamonds. Let's see if that's north. Yeah, that's north. And so I turned the lava to red glass. I turned the water to blue glass because but there's no relationship between that and diamonds. And yeah, there's too much redstone, there's too much iron and coal. That's just not going to work. And then, well, gold. There's not that much gold down here. Maybe gold points to diamonds, but you know, it couldn't, right? I mean, that's too easy. I mean, it's kind of crazy we went all this time not noticing that lapis pointed to diamonds, but yeah, gold points to diamonds too. Now, there's a small problem in that at least 2 clusters of gold seem to spawn in each chunk. So one of them is going to be bad most of the time. And sometimes any gold you find in a chunk is not going to point to diamonds, because not every chunk has diamonds. But this one points to the lapis, which points to the diamonds. And are we looking north? Yeah, we're looking north. Let's bring up chunk borders. That's F3 and G, because that becomes important. Okay, so these are, this diamond cluster is just on the border, so it conforms. But we'll see other places where it doesn't. Okay, so this diamond cluster is at the southern end of the chunk. That is the lapis that points to it. Instead of pointing north, well, it points north, but then it wraps around back here to the south, and then it continues on, and there are the diamonds that lapis up there points to. Where's the gold that points to this lapis? Here it is, right here. And it repeats on and on and on. This gold points to this lapis, which points to this diamond cluster. I don't know if there's one over here, but this gold points way up there to that lapis, which points to that diamond. Okay, only one diamond. Poor little thing, all by itself. You know, this is not so good, is it? Well, yeah, actually, this is very good because it yet again confirms the pattern that this is working. So, as long as you understand how to find north, hit F3. It's about halfway down on the left, facing north. And as long as you know how to hit F3 and G and bring up the chunk borders, and as long as I'll explain it again to make sure I'm clear. The chunk border thing is, let's see, does anything point to that diamond cluster? This may be a tricky one. I left the diorite and stuff here, so it's kind of a mess. Oh, there's the gold. See, it points north into a chunk border, and it comes back here and points to that diamond. And I don't know if there's any lapis. See, this is a case where the new trick I found, or at least I think I'm the first person to find this, this gold would have served you very well. Now, you might be thinking, well, what good is it? If half the time or more I run into gold, I'm going to tunnel down to bedrock and not find diamonds. So it's, at least in this seed, it's about 5 to the north of the gold, 2 to the north of lapis most of the time. What? Aren't I going to be wasting a lot of time? Well, not really. This is actually a good technique, because here we are up at, 23. Say we're caving at 23. And we're hoping the cave is going to go down to diamond level, but we see gold. Well, normally we just mine it up and trade it to piglins, but we can hit F3, look at the chunk borders, F3 and G, and realize that if we count at 1, 2, 3, and then mine over to this chunk border, 4, 5, and come down here, we will find diamonds we probably never would have located. And that's just true over and over. If it's not the gold, then it's the lapis. See, over here, you'd probably have seen that gold and not the lapis and found the diamonds. Now, if you're branch mining down here at 11, maybe you would have seen the diamonds and you don't even need to dig out the gold and the lapis. If you really need gold and lapis, you could use this to find that too. It's just crazy. Oh, I love this one. This one's great. See that lapis in the wall points to those diamonds, and the gold that points to it is all the way up there. So I have found that this works under every biome I've tested. I've done taiga and plains and several others. I think it works on every seed and every biome from at least 1.15 to 1.17.1. Well, let's go look. All right, here we are in 1.17.1. I cleared this series of chunks with command blocks instead of world edit, because I don't have world edit loaded for this current version. But I found basically the same thing. Okay, so we see deep slate and tough. We're definitely in 17.1 copper. Yeah, and there are diamonds, and we better hit F3 and F3 and G. There we have our chunk borders, and we can tell which way is north. So that chunk of, that bit of lapis there points to those diamonds on the border, north. And then gold. Where's the gold? Well, let's see. I left torches pointing up. There's the gold. It's way up here. And then over here in this chunk, there's the lapis. There are the diamonds down there. Where's the gold? It's down here. There's the gold. Okay. And then just time and time again, there's not a lot of chunks where this isn't working. This gold is pointing north out of the chunk, so we go backwards to the south, and there are the diamonds it's pointing to. That might be a little more than 5 away from the gold. There's the lapis. So let me keep going around here, and let's see. That lapis may not be pointing to anything. So sometimes it doesn't work. I think that one is not working. Yeah, it's on some, especially if, no, actually I'm wrong. There are the diamonds way over here. So it points out of the chunk. You have to go south. And then here, I believe that lapis is not pointing to those diamonds. If we go over here, this lapis is pointing north out of the chunk, and it's actually pointing back here to these diamonds. And where's the gold? The gold's all the way up here. So again, this is useful if you are caving and at this level or this level, and you spot either one of those, and you hit F3, and you see that you count over from here, and you mine down, you will find those diamonds. Otherwise, you probably would not have. We're in another mountain biome, but this does work in every biome I've tested. Here's an example of where maybe if you're up caving a little higher up, the lapis and not the gold would have pointed you to the diamonds, which are... That's just one diamond. But again, it confirms the pattern. Over here, let's suppose you're branch mining a little low or at 10, and you're missing that lapis, but you look down and see that gold. This is a case of where branch mining would help you, or with the lapis trick. Maybe you're branch mining over here. By the way, I would go east and west to branch mine now, and every time you hit lapis or gold, go north, and you'll find diamonds. Now, these diamonds are right next to each other. That's a 6 diamond, 7 diamond cluster. Not really. See, they're in different chunks. So this diamond cluster actually belongs in this chunk, and that lapis is pointing north out of the chunk, so we have to go backwards to find it, and that gold points to that lapis, which points to the diamonds. Again and again. Over here, and I didn't notice a link between copper and diamonds. I'll look some more. I'll let you know if I find one. Not sure if this one points to diamonds. Let's see if it does. Yeah, it does. There they are. And so, if you stumble onto that one and go north and dig the proper distance, which is about 5 to 7, you will probably not find those diamonds. So every other time you find gold, at least, it's going to be a dead end. But I would much prefer occasionally having a dead end, or even often having a dead end, if at least about a third of my gold finds lead to diamonds, and that's about what it is. I mean, if you have Fortune 3, you can get a stack of diamonds in less than an hour doing this, maybe way less than an hour. So yeah, this feels cheaty. It's not cheating. This is something they probably ought to fix. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you for watching. I'm going to be doing more videos talking about other ways that work in Java and Bedrock to get fast, easy diamonds early in the game that aren't this, and I'll refine some of this stuff. I'll also do some tutorials for various ways you can remove all the stone and stuff and see the world and expose it as I have. So please like, ring the bell, subscribe. More videos are to come, and if you think this is a good thing, well, let us know. If it's a bad thing, you can always just ignore it. But yeah, I would take advantage of it while it's here. Take care.